Alright, sorry about that, everyone. The new way I have to make videos, I have to really watch my time because it gets too large to upload, so I have to watch my stopwatch here. However, I did want to come on and say that I did see iMPACT. It was a very good show, I thought. I didn't catch all of it, actually. I caught 3 matches, saw the 6-man tag, which was pretty good. Had some good spots in there. I wasn't really expecting much from it, so it came through for me. I also caught the mixed tag, which was also very good. Thought the storyline progressing after that was very good. So, but what I really want to comment on is this is kind of, I can't, the way I have to do videos now, I can't do responses, direct responses. But I want to comment on what MB was talking about in his last video, and then just my thoughts on the last segment this previous night. So, on this iMPACT. So, right, getting into it, MB was talking about how he was against the booking of Sting being in the main event every year at Bound for Glory. And here is my thoughts on that. The first year when he did it, I thought it was completely necessary. I mean, TNA needed a big name at the time. They needed someone to really garner interest. Sting was the only real option at that choice. They built him up a lot, you know, for basically, I mean, it was a 10-month build. It was almost a year build for that match. So I thought it was completely necessary and served a lot of purpose. So I thought that match was very good, well booked. Now the Kurt Angle match. I mean, I love Sting. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I didn't want to see this match, but I honestly can't remember why they were feuding Sting and Kurt Angle, and that probably means that the story did not have a lasting effect, which means they probably just threw that match together and said, hey, you know, we got these 2 big names, let's, you know, make a Bound for Glory match, main event out of it. That's lazy, you know, in my opinion, so what can you do there? Now this time, a lot of people are, you know, giving the booking team heat because they're booking Sting in his 3rd straight Bound for Glory main event. However, I absolutely love this storyline. This is great, I think, you know, the whole old guys versus young guys, you know. Yeah, because the main reason I love it is because you can see both, and I can do the same. I can see both sides' point of view. I mean, the young guys, they really do. They need a place to shine. But the old guys are like, you don't respect us. Why should we move away for you? And I mean, one of the big things I heard Jeff Jarrett say in this interview tonight. He's like, yeah, you old guy, you know, you older wrestler veterans are like all about take, and you need to be about give. Well, no shit, they're about take. This is a business. I mean, they're not gonna be like, oh, here, you know, you can have my job just for no reason. I mean, that's ridiculous. If, you know, bookers are going to book them that way, then, you know, what are they going to do about it? They're just trying to make a paycheck. Yeah, that's what Jarrett said. That's what they're trying to do. I mean, you know, they still love the business, but, I mean, they just are trying to make a paycheck. That's it. So, but the younger guys, you know, they're like, you know, the veterans don't respect us. They, you know, don't want to come in our, you know, they won't, you know, get room for us and let us shine, which is also very true, you know. I just wish Jeff Jarrett would listen to himself while he's doing this thing. I mean, he's talking, oh yeah, man, you guys are hogging the main event spotlight, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, you know, honestly, what were you doing from 2002 to 2006, the main event heavyweight scene? I mean, honestly, even though the X Division did have a big impact at that time on TNA, I mean, honestly, Jarrett. But, you know, I'm sure they were just all playing a story, and, you know, I mean, I'm sure there was some truth into what this whole, both of these promos were saying, but I do believe that a lot of it was worked. So, what else? Alright, so that's basically all I wanted to say, I guess, for this video. I had 11 minutes worth of footage last video, and I only have like 5. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about also Mick Foley's debut, and yeah, that's pretty cool. He didn't really do much. He came in and said, "Hey, Kurt Angle, you know, and then basically the show ended. So I really hope Foley doesn't wrestle anymore. I mean, I love to see the guy in the ring, but honestly, he's gonna kill himself one of these days, and I don't want to see that. So Foley, I hope he stays the on-air presence. He's a great guy. I've met him before, so I hope he stays on as a face. I love to see him. I love his character, but stay out of the ring. So I hope TNA. I'm really interested to see what happens. I'm gonna make their show a priority now for my week because I haven't been lately. I've been casually watching Raw and Impact and not been watching ECW and SmackDown. Watching DVDs a little bit. So yeah, I think though with this storyline, at least up to like 10 Bound for Glory, should be a lot of fun to watch what happens. So anyway, this is Insta Classic for tonight. I will see you guys later. Thanks.